Hi, welcome to my abs and arms workout today. You will need a mat and a light to medium resistance band, medium to long length. Go ahead and lie down on your mat on your back. Take your legs up into a tabletop position, so 90-90 position at the hips and knees. Core is zipped up from pubic bone to belly button, rib cage is down. Go ahead and grab onto your band, shoulder width apart. And we're gonna start with diagonal reach overhead. So one arm is anchored to one knee, and then the opposite arm of that knee is gonna reach overhead. So working the front of the shoulders, the core is certainly working, especially as you reach overhead. The core has to work even harder not to excessively arch off the ground. We're gonna go ahead and add the legs. So you're gonna reach the opposite leg to the diagonal as the arm that's reaching overhead. And then come back to meet in the middle. Reach opposite leg to the diagonal as arm that's reaching overhead. The less of the diagonal that you create with your arm and the leg, the less core strength that's required. The deeper the diagonal, the more core you are working. We're gonna exhale on every reach. Good. Last two. Go ahead and rest the legs and the arms down. Go ahead and reach the arms up overhead. You have a little resistance in the band, so pull apart just a little bit. Go ahead and reach those arms up, or go ahead and reach those legs to the diagonal. And we're gonna just alternate a bicycle move with the legs. So maintaining a little resistance in the arms as we work the core by bicycling the legs. We're gonna go ahead and flex the upper back up, getting those upper abs recruited and working. Deepen that core. Make sure there's space between your chin and your chest. We're going to add in the obliques now by rotating over the knee that's bent. So rotate towards the knee that's bent. I'm flexing up my upper back and I'm rotating. So now I'm getting my obliques involved more. Good. We're gonna pause and pulse over one leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. We're gonna have just one leg up in tabletop. We're gonna reach up to that diagonal again, and we're gonna reach the arms apart. So you're working the core isometrically in those obliques. But now we're pulling the band apart, working a little bit more shoulder and core, while focusing on the arms. So pulling the band apart. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Place the arm that's closest to the ground on the ground. Bend this elbow that's on top. We're gonna bend and straighten. Flex up a little bit higher. Don't forget that core. But we're working the tricep now, the arm that's in the air. So you're gonna bend and straighten that elbow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Rotate to the other side. Roll on up, and we're gonna pull apart again. at the shoulders. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arm that's closest to the ground all the way onto the ground. Bend this top elbow. You're gonna bend and straighten that top elbow, working the back of the arm, upper arm, the tricep. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. We're gonna do that actually one more time. So go ahead and change sides, pull apart for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Deepen that core. Don't forget about the core. Lower the arm closest to the ground. Bend the elbow that's in the air. Bend and straighten at the elbow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Rotate to the other side. Lift that leg up. Pull apart. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that arm closest to the ground. Bend that top elbow. Bend and straighten. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower everything down. We're gonna put our band underneath our feet and we're gonna roll on up. Keep those legs bent to start with. We're gonna work those biceps, bending and straightening the elbows. 8, 7, palms can be facing each other, so we're gonna do more of a hammer curl to start with. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten those legs out. Have the palms face up now. So a little bit more resistance for the bicep curls now. 7, 6, core's tight. Deepen that core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Isometric hold. Bend the elbows and hold it there. We're gonna lift and lower the legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Go ahead and curl back up. We're gonna actually roll all the way up into a teaser position. So this is what teaser looks like in Pilates. So we are rounded in the low back, scoop. So tuck the tailbone underneath you, scooping through those abs, lower abs pulled in. But then the upper back is straight, okay? And we're going to pull apart here. So elbows have a little bend, but we're pulling apart. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can lower down, rest those abs. Go ahead and roll on up again. Now, I'm gonna choke up on the band just a little bit. I'm gonna get a row in. So squeezing my shoulder blades together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So next we're gonna straighten the elbows and straighten the knees, and you're gonna look like a V. You're gonna tuck the tailbone underneath you, scoop and roll down halfway, and then you're gonna roll on up to that V. Then you're gonna tuck the tailbone, scoop down, lower the legs a little bit, and then roll on up. Tuck the tailbone, roll on down, roll on up. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Pause here. We're gonna do a little pulse. I have a little bend in my elbows. 9. Lifting and lowering at the upper back and the legs. Feeling that core. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Awesome job.